Alright, right here's a Barton shifter. It's almost finished. Very straightforward. Everything you need to know is in the instructions that come with a shifter. Alright, so I'm finished. Install was very easy for this Barton shifter. It came today, called a friend, he came over, we installed it in about 30 minutes or so. Didn't really need anyone to help, but it's better being in the garage talking with someone than being out here by yourself. So we got it installed. On the bottom side, there's the two bolts in your instructions that say that you need to go ahead and loosen the passenger side nut and then remove the driver's side nut all the way. I found that it was easier just to loosen both those nuts a considerable amount. That way you can move the bracket. Then my friend actually pulled on it some, because you're only talking about less than a centimeter of play to get the one bolt out. The one bolt, I was able to access it by him just pulling on the shifter just slightly, instead of removing the bolts underneath the car. Is a little bit easier if you don't have to, on your back trying to undo one screw all the way, then get it back on, because you're kind of I stayed on the passenger side of the car, so it was kind of looking around the H-pipe, kind of blindsided by the axle. So I just recommend loosen both nuts and go ahead and drop the bracket. You'll probably drop about an inch after you loosen both nuts. Go ahead and come back up top and install the shifter with the 4 bolts, and go back underneath the car and tighten it up. Make sure you plug all your wires back in on your center console here, and that's just about it. I'll go ahead and I would say it's supposed to be 40% reduction in throw. I was actually looking at the stock. I believe it could be just almost 50%, but I'll just stick with what Barton says is a 40% reduction in throw. So if you got any questions, leave a comment and I'll try and answer them. But other than that, it's a very straightforward install, and that is the Barton Short Throw Shifter.